Ooh, what's up guys, Chris here, or MightyFurtado, bringing you some BlackLight Retribution PC gameplay, well, BlackLight Retribution multiplayer gameplay, because this game's only PC exclusive, and yeah, so we're playing some Domination, and we're actually playing on the map, which I don't know what it's called, but I got a nice headshot here, and I fucking fail right there, because I got headshotted. We actually are playing on a map, I don't know what it's called, but it's a kind of cool map because it kind of has two scenarios, or not scenarios, but it's got two different types of environment in the map. A couple seconds ago you saw the kind of sewer part of the map, kind of underground water part of the map, and right now you're basically seeing the outside part of the map, where it's kind of like it's kind of like desert stormy type of map, and so it's kind of like a factory map. Then you have like the underground leading to kind of like the sewer system in the game, so it's really cool, and I love BlackLight Retribution. This game is truly amazing, an amazing free-to-play game, and I think I got a nice double kill. Look at that double kill, that was fucking insane, that was fucking crazy, and I love BlackLight Retribution. It's a really good game, free-to-play game. A lot of people thought or assumed that you needed, real-life money to hone in this game, and you really don't. I'm actually rocking right now. Yeah, I said rocking, and rocking means what I'm using. What I'm rocking with right now in this gameplay, I think I got a nice kill here. No, I failure. What I'm actually using in this gameplay is the 3-burst gun. Obviously, if you guys are familiar with guns such as the M16, the FAMAS, guns like that in Call of Duty series is the best way I can explain it. Or obviously, if you don't know what 3-burst is, it's like those guns. It's basically you press the shoot key, which is the left mouse button. You press it and it shoots 3 bullets at the same time. This gun is so badass. I love it. This is my favorite gun in the game. If I don't use this gun, I'm probably either rocking with the SMG, which is kind of like the equivalent. Well, I'm not going to really tell you what it is. It's a small machine gun. And, basically I can tell you what each type of weapons are. You got your SMG, which is a really, not OP gun, but it's a gun that does a lot of damage. I got a nice headshot here. It's a gun that does, a fair amount of damage. It's not too weak, it's not too powerful. It does some good damage, a little bit extra boost to it. But, the only downfall to it is that you can't use it from a long distance range. If you got like 3 enemies in front of you, I guarantee you'd probably kill all 3 of them. But if you got 2 enemies or 3 enemies from a far away distance, you could probably only kill 1, maybe not even 1. Because, when you're using an SMG, it's really, the bullets don't go as far. You can keep firing and some of them will hit, but it's not, the damage doesn't do well with it. Then you have your standard assault rifle, which is kind of basically any type of machine gun. It does fairly amount of damage as the SMG, maybe a little bit more or less, I'm not too sure. But the way that the bullets spread is perfectly. You can aim it from a short distance, from a far distance, even up to an up-close distance. If they're like 2 feet away from you or 10 feet, that's a good amount of weapon. And then you have your burst rifle, your burst fire rifle, which is probably the best gun because it can do really good damage if you're far away, as you guys saw right there. You really have to get good with the gun. It's not like you aim the gun, you keep firing. Sometimes the bullets might not actually hit the enemy, and I know it's not the hit detection rate, because the hit detection rate in this game is absolutely fucking amazing. It's way better than Call of Duty hit detection is. And it really also depends on the person's connection. Obviously, if the guy's lagging and he has like 600 ms, then obviously you're kind of fucked and you just have to get lucky. But the burst fire rifle is actually probably my favorite gun in the game because it fires 3 bullets at once. And, if you use the gun such as the M16 or the FAMAS in the Call of Duty series, you obviously know what I'm talking about. It's a really good gun. You just have to be accurate with it, and you have to be really good with it. And I'm also using the red dots, as you can see right here. I think I got a kill. I think I get this kill. See, it is hard, as you guys just saw. You can aim at them, but you have to be you have to be precise and steady. You can't go, oh, I'm gonna keep firing the left mouse button, I'm gonna keep tapping it. No, you have to aim at him, fire. You got to re-aim at him again. It has to be perfect, and then boom. Once you master that, you'll just destroy anybody on the other team. And that's why I love the burst fire rifle, because it's so good, but only, I don't want to say only the best players use it, but it's only, or the good players use it. I want to say you have to, be steady with it. You have to, what's the right word I'm looking for? you have to kind of not get angry at the gun, be nice to it, treat it like you would to a woman. Not telling them to go in the kitchen and make you a sandwich, but be nice and gentle. You know, you gotta make them wet. Make them wet. You gotta make them bitches wet. Just like you gotta make this gun. You gotta make it wet. You gotta make the gun very wet. And that's how, you know, the guns, you know, if you treat it carefully and you treat it with nice respect, it's gonna do a lot of work for you. Same exact thing as a woman. If you treat them with respect, they will fucking love you forever, and obviously you'll love them forever. But like I said, you know, when you're using a gun like this, you just have to be steady with it. You have to be accurate with it. You can't just rush it like it's an SMG gun or it's an assault rifle, because those guns are completely different from the 3-burst rifle. You know, the SMG might be more powerful than the burst rifle or the assault rifle, but then if you look at it, you know, kind of the accurate wise, it doesn't do so good. It's only good like up close. And if you compare it to the assault rifle, and I'm actually comparing the SMG to the assault rifle, it's about the same. You know, the assault rifle might do more damage. Actually, it might do a little bit less damage than the SMG, but it can fire from a long distance, and you can probably kill those guys with little to no recoil. The 3-burst rifle is probably the best out of all three, like I said, because it does good in short range and does good in the long range. But the only downfall is that you have to be patient with it. You can't just go all crazy. You have to keep aiming. As you can see how my reticule sight just keeps going up every time I fire and doesn't relocate to the same position. You just have to take your time with it and just be ready and be steady. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's why I love the 3-burst rifle, and, you know, this is why I love BlackLight Retribution, because I think it's a really good game. But, you know, the only problem is that I'm not gonna say no, a lot of people are playing. A lot of people are playing it. I actually got a shit ton of gameplay a couple hours ago from King of the Hill matches, Capture the Flag matches, Domination matches, Team Deathmatch. But the only gameplay I haven't got is Deathmatch, which is basically free for all, or the equivalent to free for all. So, you know, I'm gonna bring a lot of BlackLight Retribution gameplay to my channel, and I believe it might be a game I might take a bit more serious. I might like follow it with like their patch notes and stuff like that. So it really depends on you know, if I start to enjoy the game a lot more, which I am right now. You know, I'm playing it probably 2 to 3 hours every day, but it's a game that I might play for a long time. It really depends. If, you know, if Zombie Studios keeps up with the community and kind of keeps pleasing the community as much as we please them, then, you know, they might keep the community intact, and a lot of players might play it. The only problem I see is right now is that not a lot of big YouTubers, I'd like to say YouTubers, aren't playing this game, because you know what? It's not as big as Call of Duty. If a lot of big YouTubers play this game, I can guarantee you that this would get a lot more views than Call of Duty. You know, it's got a shit ton of more customization. The guns are truly insane. You know, the only downfall to it is that people might think, oh, well, look at Call of Duty, it has all these guns and all these other things. You know, this game is where it should be. It's just like the original BlackLight Tango Down that released for the 360, PS3, and PC. The only problem is that not a lot of people are playing this game, even though that they had help from Machinima when when they launched a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. They got that whole push, but not a lot of people are, you know, staying with the game. And the reason is because, you know, maybe they might be busy with other games, because there are a lot of games coming out right now. You know, it's not, you know, a game for somebody to stick to forever. You know, you can play it from time to time, multiplayer, but, you know, as long as Zombie Studios keeps adding a lot of things and a lot of different items and, you know, different maps, game modes, and stuff like that, it keeps pleasing the community, then the community will keep playing the game, because we know that, you know, Zombie Studios are working their ass off to, you know, keep their fan base and keep the community going. And that's what I like about Zombie Studios, because they actually released a patch today when I'm recording this, and today is actually Thursday, April 26th. It's already Thursday? Holy fuck, I didn't even know that. So, you know, they just released a patch fixing some things. You know, they're listening to the community, unlike other games such as Call of Duty, which don't listen to the community. They don't care. You know, they rush out the game. You know, they'll update it from time to time, you know, 1 to 4 months. They'll fix all the problems, and then just keep unloading DLC onto you, because that's what they want. They want more money. And a game like BlackLight Retribution, which doesn't really, it's a free-to-play game, they aren't rushing their content. You know, they're trying to fix the issues that they have within the game. And yeah, so it is what it is. But anyways, this is Chris, or MightyFurtado. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary for BlackLight Retribution. Stay tuned for some more BlackLight Retribution, which I'll be poning a lot of noobs in. Anyways, guys, this is Chris, or MightyFurtado. I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Peace out. Stay safe. Take care.